What's up, guys? Iggy here with FalTac on part 2 of this build, the Glock 34 build. I have it right here. If you notice, I did cut this part off here so I could go ahead and get this drilled out, put the eyelets in, and do everything I got to do right there. It has been a couple days since I did this, or since I started this. My whole household has a fever, except for me. Thank the Lord. 103. It's been brutal for everyone here. So I'm staying away, and I got a bunch of orders out this morning, and I am working on some more stuff now. So now that I actually have this oriented the right way, I'm going to go ahead, cut it. As you can see, I already marked where I'm going to drill for the RCS hooks, and then for the claw, and then we're going to go ahead, I'll cut it out, do the final shape, and we're going to have to make the mag carrier. Now, this is a Glock 34, Glock 35. It's actually the same exact thing as the 19, the 17, the 22, the 23, the 32, and the 33. The only difference is the 34 and the 35 is longer. I have a Glock 19 blue mold right here, and it's exactly the same, but shorter, as you can see right there as the grips line up. So it's literally, what, 1.5 inches or so? That's the only difference. So in all technicality, if you have a Glock 19 holster, you could cut it and fit a Glock 34 or Glock 35. Or in this case, the gentleman that owns this and that's getting this holster, he has a Glock 17 with a compensator. I believe that's what it was, or it was a 19 with a compensator. It was one of those, but it makes it the 34 length. So that's why we're doing a Glock 34 and not the 17. And we're going to continue. Well, don't need this. But I'm going to go ahead, drill these, and get this going, so the next time you see it, it's going to be pretty. So let's just get to it. I hate something. Bing. All right, here is the first one. It actually looks pretty, it's dirty now because I just laid it down in dirt, but this is it. This is the final form. It looks spectacular. Let's go ahead and throw as the hardware on. Pretty straightforward. I've shown you guys all this before, but before we do anything with retention, we gotta go ahead and throw these on, because that will be a real pain in the butt without it. Go. It's a beautiful thing. All right, there's that. Let's get the other half on. So, if you've seen how I do these before, we're going to grab the 1/8 inch pass-throughs. The crap out here. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's absolutely downpouring right now. Actually has been all yesterday and today. It's kind of great. And it was below 60 in the garage this morning when I woke up. Again, amazing. But what I ended up doing is I lit a fire just to get the chill out. And it was phenomenal. Oh, forgot the rubber bushings. Alright, get my flathead, which I just used earlier. There we go. And all I'm doing is just squeezing it with one hand, pushing in with the flathead, and just getting it started. And then I'll tighten it up and get good retention on it. Oh, it's beautiful. So in the special requests section of the order form, it says to remove as much Kydex as possible. So without really getting into it, mid-sweat guard, and then it would be like, you know, removing that, but won't really cause much of a difference. So this is as small as I'm going to go, feels good, and looks real good as well. Oh, I'm excited. But now, let's do the mag carrier side. All right, everything's done out of the press, but before I assemble that and that, I want to show you a little project that I've been working on in my Lanta. This is nice. Okay, so you guys know I work on cars. I got some here. Oh, I'll throw that on. All right, well, it's been way too damn dark. Just way too damn dark. Couldn't do anything. So, ooh, you can hear the rain. I went online, did some research. I found 8-foot long, 15,000 lumen LED, quadro LED, and I bought 20 of them. I have 18 down here. Got frickin' land a plane in my garage. All right, but seriously though, so this is just half the garage. Put that up. I just got to clean up, do a couple things. And then over on this side was terrible. Yeah, I'm working on cleaning and getting everything together, but this, again, check this out. Oh yeah. Went from that. Whoop. Man, it's might be too bright down here, but oh. So this pig, 1968 Malibu, it's a convertible, original 327. This, I'm just about to start the YouTube series on this, where I am taking the motor out, powder coating it, rebuilding it, and having some fun with it, along with the Cuda, and then the Buick I'm gonna get to. Yeah, runs. It did run, but I started pulling the motor apart. But anyways, if you are interested in watching and following along what I do down here, follow my other channel, which is youtube.com. just search FalTac Garage and you will see it. So now my next step up here, you see I took down two just to see, or two fluorescent 8-footers, just to see how it would look up here, and it's brighter. I don't even want to work up here because it's not as bright. So now my next bet is to replace these, which our electric bill doubled here because our governor sucks. So I'm going to replace all these lights with those LEDs, which means I need to buy like another 10 or 12 more, which isn't bad at all. So that'll be down the road, but let's finish this. All right, so we got the Glock 34. I have a 19 mag in here. The 17 will be slightly longer. No big deal. But generally what I like to do is I like to set it up so the mag is somewhat close to the top. So let's see here. So what we're going to do, figure out oh, yeah, that's pretty good right there. Let's angle it slightly, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a dot right there, just looking through the eyelets. A dot right there, and bam, bam. So we have that. And then I like to, actually from experience, we're going to put a rivet or another eyelet up here more. Probably right there. So do that, because if you don't, when you tighten it, it will actually open up like so, and then it's not right. So we're going to have right here. This is going to come up. We're going to cut right here, get that going. We'll have a rivet or another eyelet here. And with that in place, then we're going to figure out where in here we're going to need the other two. So, all right, we'll do that. And it's probably going to be here and here. So that's perfect. that's going to be our final shape. I'm going to go ahead and drill 5 here and then another there, and then I'll press everything in. I'll do those after, once I can line this up. Not forget, clean your hole. Nobody likes a dirty hole. All right, as you can see, we got these like so, and now we need to mark, do it this way because it would be easier for me, where this will go. So it looks like there'll be one right there and one right there. Drill that, install the eyelets. We're gonna bend this slightly and then throw it all together. And went ahead and that is all mounted. So let's attach the two together. We're gonna cut a piece. This is 550 paracord. I like to roll a tip on it and cut a little bit more than you need. I like to grab one end and make sure it's all good. All right, so I'll take the end that I didn't point and I'll do a small knot. Get that tight, reheat. And then I push that in, so now it's all bonded together. So I gotta go bend that real quick. Bend on them, as you can see, just slight. And what we'll do is we'll come up bottom, bottom. You don't have to go super tight because we're gonna be going back through, but zigzag your way through. Just pick up some of the slack, and we're gonna go up. Now continue everything, but you're gonna work your way back down. You will need a pick. This is just to make the job easier. And the last one, through that hole, and then through that hole. You obviously don't have to do it this way. You could do it any way you want. But at this point, I'm going to pull the first one. Second, pull tight, and I hold it with my finger. Third, move over, hold with finger. Fourth, and I pinch that. Go back to the next one. 5, hold that. 6, hold that. Get 7, and then pull. And there is the last one. I'll hold that tight, wrap it around, and then get the knot as close to the eyelet as possible. Pull tight, cut, do not cut yourself or the plastic. Do not melt the plastic. Get that hot, and then fold it over on itself. And there we have a Glock 34 with TLR9 and spare mag. Thank you guys again for watching this episode on how to do this particular sidecar with a massive Glock 34, Glock 35 with the Streamlight TLR9 and sidecar. It came out beautiful. So from a couple days ago, going from 180 degrees, just off ass backwards, back asswards, it was terrible. Now, it's gorgeous. So actually, that's how far this is going, because I will finish it when I need to sell it. Other than that, here's what it looks like. And that's how it's going to be. So this is going to get shipped out tomorrow. It's going all the way across the U.S. And oh man, that just looks good. So I really hope this gentleman likes it. And I know I absolutely fell in love with it. You know, the more I build for other people, the more I just want to build for myself. But that day is coming. And I will show you my whole setup, my whole kit, caboodle, everything. But check that out. I hope you guys learned a thing or two. I hope you picked up a trick or two, definitely to make your process easier, quicker, more accurate, however you want to call it. But again, I appreciate all you guys, and special thanks to Holstersmith and KnifeKits.com for making all of this possible. And again, if you want to check out to see what I do other than making holsters, go to the link in the description. It is actually right to my FalTac page. I'm going to try and hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of year. So December 31st, I would love to hit 1,000 subscribers. That's all I want. I don't care how high it goes after that, because it's something I am passionate about, is the car world. So again, thank you guys. Hope you learned something, and have fun. Make good decisions. Make good choices. Talk to you later. Love you. Bye.